So over the past few weeks, I've been covering some spring fragrance lists, whether it was the inexpensive ones, the blues, the greens. Well, today I wanted to go over some that I know you guys like. You talk about it all the time, as do I. And they are more of your sweet style spring and summer fragrances. They are going to be ones that you would normally think of as a sweet or gourmand, vanilla, amber, whatever, that you would think is more for the fall and winter. But these ones in particular are going to be more for your transitional seasons like spring and fall, but also into the summer nights, the cooler summer days, stuff like that. So today we're going to be doing 5 fragrances from my collection that are great sweet fragrances for the spring. So without further ado, let's get it. Alright, my great smelling dudes, welcome back to my channel. My name is Randy, aka Fragrance Dude. You guys all know that. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, follow me on Instagram and TikTok so that we can get straight into this video in which I'm going to be covering some of my favorite style fragrances. You guys know I like the vanillas, the sweets, the gourmands, the fruitiness. So today I'm going to be talking about 5 fragrances from my collection that I think that you guys all need to own if you like the more fall and winter style fragrances. And now that we're getting into the spring and summer months, ones that you can wear pretty much all year round, but are more aimed towards transitional seasons like spring and fall, and more in particular the spring. So I'm going to be giving you 5 of those, and we're just going to get straight into it with one that I have been talking about for years, both before I had a channel and when I got a channel. This is one of my favorite spring and fall fragrances, but more in the spring. Even though it can pretty much be worn in any season, I love wearing it in the spring days. Where I live, it's usually around 60 degrees, which I think it is the perfect temperature for this. By Paco Rabanne, this is 1 Million Lucky. That bottle is dirty. So 1 Million Lucky, I don't even need to spray it on my hand. You guys know what it's all about. I know what it's all about. This is your kind of resinous. It is that honey plum mixture that has some cinnamon in there, undertoning with a lot of woods. It's more of like a sweet woods. I believe there's like amberwood and cedar and stuff like that in here. Rounded out with a little bit of like a resinous benzoin amber mixture underneath the whole thing. But overall, the main part of this fragrance that I really love is that plum and honey mixture. When you first spray it on, that plum, you guys know that's my favorite fragrance note is plum. Well, the plum comes rounding out here, mixed in, very well blended with those undertoning sweet tones and some woods. It has a little bit of a spiciness to it, but this is one of the biggest compliment getting fragrances out there. I still find it, even though there's other fragrances that are in this category like Bad Boy Cobalt and Victus Platinum, this one to me is still the best out there. You can still find it, even though they announced the discontinuation of it about a year ago. You can still find it, and until you can't, I would still recommend this to pretty much anybody. Not only does the bottle look really nice, but again, it has that plum, that honey, that undertoning woods and ambery tones. As you get to the dry down, those woods pick up more as the plum and honey do more lend to the background, and you get a bit more spice. But outside of that, the fragrance doesn't change too much. It just gets a bit more woody. It's just a really nice, sweet, almost gourmand, semi-gourmand fragrance that gets you about 6 to 7 hours, even more on clothes, obviously. It is great for your cold going into warm days. I wouldn't wear it in too hot of a day, but the transitional seasons like spring are absolutely great for it. That is 1 Million Lucky by Paco Rabanne. Going into the second one here, this one is a brand new fragrance and my favorite release so far this year, even though this year has been pretty much a crapshoot of either average or not good releases. This one is a really good release, and I'm surprised because from the line I almost didn't pick it up. By Hugo Boss, this is Boss the Scent Magnetic. So this fragrance is primarily Maninka, Brand Absolute, and vanilla. They call it Black Vanilla Husk, but it's just Brand Absolute, vanilla, and then you also do get some woods in there, a little bit of musk. But this fragrance, it takes that DNA, that Maninka fruit, and it really does dial it down a bit. It's not as dusty or heavy as what you get in the other ones of the line, even though you still can notice it. And it does provide almost more of a fruitiness than what you get with that dustiness in the original. It does still have some dust and powder in it, but not too heavy. And what it really is relying on is that brand absolute, which is just providing almost like this undertoning honey sweetness and a little bit of a dryness that gives off that almost like dustiness. But then you also do have this vanilla. The vanilla is the main part of the fragrance, and I can say that it is, I just put that in my nose. The vanilla in this is next to none. Again, it's black vanilla husk, which does show itself as a little bit different of a variety of vanilla. It smells just a bit different and a bit sharper than what you would get in most vanillas, but it's really, really nice. It's one that, again, you can find this on Joma Shop right now for about 56 bucks. Not this size, it's the smaller version, but not only is the bottle really nice, it is my favorite in the line. It's right there with Private Accord. I still can't tell which one I like better, but I can tell you it is up there with that one. The brand absolute giving it almost that honeyness underneath it, mixed together with that vanilla and then that maninka fruit from the DNA that we all know about. There also might be a little bit of ginger in this underneath, and then you obviously get that woods and musk, but overall the fragrance is fantastic. It provides that sweetness. It's not like gourmand or anything, but it is around that. Just like the 1 Million Lucky, it's almost like a semi-gourmand, where it provides that sweetness, but not really a gourmet like feeling where you want to eat it or anything like that. But that is Boss the Scent Magnetic. It is truly a magnetic fragrance, and you again get 6 to 7 hours with this fragrance. I actually get more than that sometimes, but I see the average is about 6 to 7, and my wife absolutely loves this fragrance. I wouldn't be surprised if she put this in her top 5 whenever she does come on my channel. Going into the next one, this one actually is better for the warmer part of spring, even though you can wear it pretty much all year round. I find this to be good in the warmer parts of spring and summer. You can wear this in hot days, but it is sweet. This is by Paul Gaultier. It is Le Beau, and no, it is not Le Beau Le Parfum. Even though I do like Le Beau Le Parfum, I actually prefer the original Le Beau, even though you get like an hour less of projection and longevity. This fragrance, I just really like the mixture in here. Even though the opening in Le Beau Le Parfum is better than this one because it has this really nice pineapple. But this one, the total fragrance to me is better. It's the way that that coconut accord really mixes with the aromatics and woods in the fragrance that really does provide this nice, sweet, semi-suntan lotion-ish style fragrance because you do have that coconut. But then it has this like earthy aromatic tone, which you also get in Le Beau Le Parfum. But in Le Beau Le Parfum, once you get about 20 minutes or so, it gets heavier than what you get in this. This is very well blended. You get that sweet, almost vanillic coconut mixture. Again, mixed together with a little bit of a fruitiness, but overall, it's that coconut that is really the main player of this fragrance. You also do get a little bit more sweetness in the dry down. I believe there's tonka, and then you do get a nice bright woods. It's really, really a fantastic fragrance. If you haven't tried this, this is great for all year round, but again, more spring and summer centric. If you like sweet fragrances, this is going to definitely cure that craving. Absolutely. It's only 4 to 5 hours of projection, but I find that if you overspray or you wear it on your clothes, it's going to be great. More of a daytime scent, and it's not going to be one that's work safe, but I would say that it's definitely more of a casual anytime fragrance as long as it's not to work. That is Le Beau, and it is fan-freaking-tastic. Going into my last two, and I can't really pick a favorite from all of these. I think my last one here is going to be my favorite, the one after this, but they're all really good. I wear these all the time, all 5 of them. But this one I find to be absolutely fantastic. Some people say that it's more fall and winter based, but I actually find it to be any season based and more, again, transitional seasons, right in the realm of 1 Million Lucky. I actually wear this summer nights as well, by Valentino. This is Valentino Uomo. Born in Roma, Yellow Dream. What a freaking mouth twister. They should just call it a Valentino Yellow Dream, seriously. So this fragrance is a pineapple-based fragrance, and don't think Aventus style. It is pineapple heavy. It has a lot of spice, a little bit of this like gingerbread accord, and then as it dries down, it becomes more like a pineapple creamsicle because you mix together with a little bit of sandalwood and vanilla. Mix that all together. What do you get? Pineapple, vanilla. It's almost like a pineapple creamsicle. And then you add in this like cinnamon, gingerbread style spice. Put that all together and it is a fantastic semi-gourmand pineapple gingerbread vanilla bomb. It is just fantastic. You get 6 to 7 hours. Again, most of these are around that time. We have 2 that are less than that, but this is going to be above average for the first hour and a half. Then it sits closer to your skin at a personal bubble, but overall, Yellow Dream is amazing. I've been talking about this since I started my channel. I'll continue to talk about it. To me, it is the best in the line. It's better than the Sea Salty Original. It's better than the Coral Fantasy, that apple. And then it's also better than the new one, which is that nice bubblegummy sweet mixed with the original. I think it's a fantastic fragrance, but this one, it's that pineapple, the gingerbread, the vanilla, that creamsicle style with spice and some sandalwood. I think it's bomb. I think it's always been bomb, and I have 2 bottles of it. It's one of the few fragrances in my collection that I do. That is Valentino Yellow Dream. Fantastic fragrance. It's going to be one that I find to wear more at night, but wear a fragrance whenever you want. I'm just saying when I usually wear it is more nights out, stuff like that. If I'm feeling a little fun, a little casual. It is more of a youthful fragrance because of that sweetness, but yeah, it's a really good one. Going into the last one. This is definitely my favorite from all of these. It's one of my top 5 in my collection. The only thing about it is the performance isn't that great, but I really don't give a crap. By Chanel, this is Allure Homme Edition Blanche. And I know a lot of you guys really like this as well. And I'm just going to explain it the way that I always do by putting the bottle down and telling you how the fragrance goes. So it starts out like this. You get lemon. It's like 99.9% lemon for about 2 to 3 minutes. And then all of a sudden you start getting some vanilla. And then the vanilla comes in, and then the lemon starts to tone down. And then the vanilla gets about 60% of the fragrance, with about 40% of the fragrance being the rest of that lemon. It's like a lemon cream pie, and then it even becomes more creamy as you get this nice creamy sandalwood pulling in. And then you have almost a 30-30 mixture, 30-30-30 mixture of vanilla, lemon, and sandalwood, along with a little bit of an aromatic, almost patchouli vibe in the background and some musk. And that is the bulk of the fragrance, literally 10% musk and aromatics, and then the rest is just lemon, vanilla, and sandalwood, creamy lemon cream pie. Fantastic fragrance. It is one that you wear in the heat. It is one that you can wear in the cold. Not freezing cold, but just cool weather. I would say anything like 30 degrees and above, it's fantastic. This is going to be able to be worn even in 100-degree days. I mean, honestly, it's that lemon in it that provides that nice citrus, and it's a beautiful citrus mixed with that Allure Homme style DNA, more the cashy, but it's that vanilla, which you guys know is a slight bit powdery. And then you have that nice creamy sandalwood coming in. It's a lemon cream pie, fantastic fragrance. It only has 4 hours of longevity on my skin. I do spray it heavy on clothes and I get a bit more than that. And that's the only drawback of the fragrance, but I honestly don't care. It smells so damn good. I'll wear it as a personal enjoyment scent. Even if it lasted an hour, I would spray it 100 times. This bottle is about half gone. I absolutely love it. My favorite one in the line, that is Allure Homme Edition Blanche, and favorite one from this entire list. Let me know in the comments which one of these you like the best, and what is your favorite semi-gourmand sweet fragrance to wear in the heat. I know a lot of you like the Edition Blanche, but I'm interested to hear if there's any other ones out there that you guys love. Obviously, I have more that I could choose, but these are my all-time most worn fragrances as far as sweet semi-gourmands in the spring and summer. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I'm going to be back with another video tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you guys so much. Make sure to support by commenting, and subscribing, and I'll be back with another one. Peace out.